Let's party.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Toronto.
And I'm Dr. Lindsay.
And welcome to Honestly.
Each week, we'll yap and you'll listen.
Oh, we have a special guest in the studio today.
If you're not watching on video, we have Butch in the studio. Woo! Give it up for Butch.
My toy poodle.
Let's chat with a revelation you had last week.
Which was?
You are wearing house slippers in the wild.
I am disgusted by myself. If you've ever listened, you know I think house slippers in public is disgusting.
But they're Uggs.
I know, but they felt like house slippers.
I was pumped. You're wearing house slippers in the wild. You, the shamer of all house slippers, is now wearing house slippers.
They feel like clown shoes.
But comfy clown shoes.
I don't care about comfort. You're not going to be okay with this. But dance goes. Here's the thing.
No.
Young people think they're in. Alpha Zers they're saying they're in.
I've never seen a Zer or an Alpha wear a dance go in my life.
16-year-old Sophie, she's like, those are so in. 27-year-old Olivia, I love them. I have so many pairs. The only people that really have them are career service industry ladies and or nurses or a chef. However, young people think they're cool. Then there's light brown ones with the shearling on it.
It's basically an Ugg with a little edge on it.
It's an ugly dance go in the light brown with shearling around as trim. I need you to learn not to throw up every time you see this.
I'm going to try. They're like a cousin to my slide mule, my transition shoes, my slippers. They're actually outdoor shoes.
Yeah.
Austin calls them Crocs, but Uggs. That's kind of what they look like. Sport mode.
Yes. I really enjoy wearing my dance goes as transition shoes.
Yeah.
I need a shoe. I'm worried about my Uggs getting dirty when I take my dogs out in the dirty grass. That's when I wanted them, but I don't want to schmecky them up.
Yeah, I get that.
I will definitely wear them to and from yoga. They are such a specific niche transition shoe. I find myself thinking, because I like my dance goes when we are going to the mountains to go skiing.
Interesting. That sounds like the worst time to wear a dance go. That's like prime Ugg time. To the mountains.
We'll see what happens. BD.
It's time for Lindsay's cute critter moment of the week. Yeah. There was a screech owl found in Texas.
What's a screech owl?
A screech owl is a little tiny brown owl. It almost fits in the palm of your hand. He's so cute. Big ol' eyeballs.
Sounds like you.
Yeah. That's why I love owls. He's given a second chance at life because there was damage to his wings and his feathers. He was constantly beating his wings. He couldn't get up off the ground. He had injuries. But some good Samaritan found the owl and brought him into the shelter. Now they're homing him for the next several months until he's well enough to fly away again.
I do think I saw this.
Oh.
I'm so happy.
Well, he's going to make a full recovery. He got caught in a glue trap. So put your glue traps away.
For the mice?
I'm happy that the screech owl has been rescued. I think just by nickname is Screech.
The newest member of my team wants a kitten.
I gotta get the litter box and the litter and the food.
He's a shop. This kitten would be so pimped out. It'd be like Miss Peaches. There was a third, and she was like, "How do we feel about declawing?" Ooh, that's a thing from the 90s. We don't. It's inhumane and illegal. If there's something you don't want the cat scratching up, throw the blanket over it.
Right.
And a cat treat.
Right. Having a cat, your stuff will get scratched up. And there's going to be hair all over everything.
Just be mindful, what color do you want?
Match it with your couch.
That is my contribution to the cute pet of the week. What are you buying these days?
Oh, I'm so happy you asked. Later today, I'm going to go to Lululemon and buy the forest green leggings with a forest green top of some kind.
I'm so glad you're going. Will you check for 6-inch biker shorts?
Yes. I'll see what they have. I am in a hair care era right now. Ever since I got that one row of extensions taken out, I think now's the time to take care of my hair and maybe let it grow a little bit because it just seems to break off once it gets about this long. That's why I got extensions in the first place. Then I went on this spiral on TikTok, and now I'm constantly being fed trichologist, hair scientist. And she has really long, blonde, luscious hair down to her booty.
extension.
Now I am buying so much hair care. I bought a new shampoo and a new conditioner, bonding shampoo and conditioner. I bought a bonding serum to put on top of that. And then I bought Color Wow.
Wait, so far you bought a bonding shampoo and conditioner. I blacked out for a second.
Okay.
Then what did you
And
say?
then a bonding serum.
Before and after styling?
Like
Just
wet? Before wet. And then I have a leave-in conditioner that I put on. And then I rough dry it. Then I put on this Color Wow like sealant. It helps your hair not get frizzy. The thing is, you got to activate it with heat and tension. You have to give yourself a blowout every time you use that product. You can only use it like once every 3 or 4 washes.
So once a week.
And after that,
for goodness sakes. No wonder you're excited to talk about it. Was it $100 investment?
Yeah, probably.
That's not that
it's
much.
not that much because
you got so much product.
I got so much product because I just bought it from Target. Because the lady on TikTok was like, yeah, high end is good, but also like drugstore works just as well. Then I curl my hair, and then I'll put in a little bit of oil on the tips to make sure that they're not fried looking. And then I put in the Oribe texturizing spray underneath, and then I hairspray it all with the Oribe hairspray.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Is it making a difference?
I don't know. I feel like no. I think I'm going to go back to the store today and get a hydrating shampoo that she recommended. I know. Because you're like, oh my gosh, my hair looks so like shiny and soft. I was like, what the fuck? I just spent an hour like doing my hair and it still is not shiny looking.
I bought, it was like $40 when I was in Mexico a year ago, a silicone serum.
Yeah.
I put in before I dry my hair.
You've been doing that this whole time?
When I remember to. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's it.
You haven't told me that the whole time? What the fuck?
It's almost gone.
Oh my God.
Why not? Why do you care?
You have been doing this the whole time? And you didn't tell me? Why?
I didn't know that you cared.
I care so much. So much about products. Why would I not want to know what products you're using in your hair?
We're having an honest moment.
Yeah. Instead, you know what you do? You let me go get my hair done by our girls, and when they talk shit about my hair to you, be like, "Oh my God, what's like wrong with Lindsay's hair?" And the whole time,
no, you take that right back right now.
You're holding the secret of success with these silicone serum drops that you haven't told me about.
I'll give you the remainder of what I have.
No, I'm gonna buy my own. Oh, bless you, bitch.
I do it twice. I'll do it before I dry my hair and then after.
What?
There's a lot of conditioning products.
Yeah.
I'm using the Monday product line. It's pushed down our throats.
It is because it's pink and cute and it has like whole matching set to it.
And the body wash. I thought I was picking up something random. Did you know that Amazon is now mailing out catalogs? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Throwback to the JCPenney Christmas catalog. And it's like, I thought this Monday product, I'm just buying this one off. No, never think that you're not buying something that isn't been targeted in that catalog. They're all promoting that Monday brand. Getting back to what I'm doing, I'm using those. In addition to the serum, I'm using either the Kristen Cavalieri spray-in,
the heat protectant,
another leave-in conditioner. I do that from the top of my head.
Okay.
And then I'm using the Monday leave-in conditioner.
What the fuck? You've been doing this the whole time? I cannot believe you.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know you.
I didn't.
This is why.
I don't understand why you're upset.
Because you 30 minutes ago, you were like, how do I get just the ends of my hair to like swoop underneath? I was showing you with a curling iron. This is how you do the hairstyle.
Oh, I don't know how to style my hair.
I would think that you would with all the products you put in your hair.
I didn't know what was happening with the brush and why those bristles were bending in half.
It was too stiff.
I made a decision in the shower. I will start the process of getting extensions for the holiday season, i.e. my birthday.
Yeah.
I am getting my extensions up in 3 weeks, at which point I'll purchase them and then have a layaway program because it's a solid $1,000.
You know what the perk of having a tiny ass head is? I still have 2 more rows of extensions from my last purchase that I can put in. I'll do it for your birthday.
Now we're even. We have to plan my birthday.
Okay, we're going to go back to your bathroom after this. I need to look at your hair products and I'm going straight to the store.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll post it on our Instagram.
I want to circle back to one thing you were talking about with Amazon sending out a catalog,
Yeah.
like the JCPenney's catalog.
Yeah.
When you were younger, did you?
100%.
Okay, this is
I
what
don't even need you to fit. Yes, of course I did.
Okay, but
Did I flag it?
Yeah.
Yes. Did I circle it? 100%. Did I make a list? Our Santa only let us request 3 things.
okay, but I spent a lot of time in the bedding section. Yeah.
As a child?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't know why. I was just like,
I couldn't have
want
been
this
bothered.
bedding. I want this bedding.
That's
I want
why you
this
still
bedding.
like housewares. I
Yeah.
can't. I'm a selfish bitch. I just wanted it to be about me and what I'm wearing.
I spent less time in the clothing. I know. I don't know.
Bizarre.
I
No,
know.
I absolutely did not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did I want presents? I can't remember. I wish I knew. I bet in that bin of childhood memories, I bet there's a Dear Santa wish list.
Oh.
I'll get that for our holiday episode.
Okay. That sounds sad.
And then Santa every year, Christmas morning, was a year in review.
He made you a year in review.
He wrote me a letter. This year, here are your accomplishments. Usually it was because I was a loser, and they're like, "Don't give up hope. You're gonna really make some progress this year." That was sad.
Boy, I cannot wait for this holiday episode to roll around. Speaking of holidays and birthdays, I know you want me to plan your birthday because
do I ever? Now that I know that you can do this, this is the equivalent of not telling you my hair products.
Chelsea doesn't know, but I'm secretly a very good surprise party planner.
You weren't always.
No.
Okay.
This is a whole new thing.
Because Lindsay's very good at it. Now tell us everything.
One reason why my husband is obsessed with me is because I am a very good and thoughtful gift giver when it comes to him.
To him.
Okay. Yeah. No one else.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's so hard when you have everything.
You know where you're really good too? You're like, here, take this. Here, I have an extra pair of Lulu shorts. You take them. We're good that way. It's just like every day could be a surprise.
So my husband is turning 40 this year. Next week. And for a whole entire year, I've been planning his 40th birthday party. And he has literally no clue the party is happening. So the surprise is we are going to Costa Rica, and then we're going to stop in Dallas and see his best friend. And then we're going to Wisconsin. He knows about Wisconsin. That's not a surprise because we have to go see his family.
We had to say something.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean you. Do you know how hard it's been for me to keep your secret?
Oh my God. It's been so hard for me to keep the secret, especially now that it's a few days away when it's happening, 2 days away. We went out last night with our friends and they're asking Austin, what are you going to do with your week off from work? What are you going to do? And Austin is like, well, I just bought some hiking boots. I think I'm going to hike a 14er. And they're like, there's literally snow on the mountains. So yeah, so you need a plan B. And he's like, well, maybe like Telluride. And I'm like, yeah, we haven't been to Telluride. Like, we should definitely do that. He's like a day or so. I was like, no, that's like a multi-day trip.
It takes you a day to get there.
That was like 4 hours away. It's 8 hours away.
That's where I drove last year when I did my solo backpacking trip. I had to pull off on the side of the road and take a nap.
So we should definitely go Telluride for a few days. And get this, he didn't even know that I took off of work like next week. What the fuck did you think I was doing?
Well, that's great.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I know. So he's like, yeah, like Telluride. I'm like, yeah, I think Telluride sounds good. And then we'll do whatever. Since he has no idea that we're even going anywhere at all, this is how to surprise him. You let me know. I'm going to have him pack for Wisconsin. Then I'm going to have him pack like we're going to Telluride. And then we're just going to go from Telluride to Wisconsin. And then when he sees us driving in the opposite direction of Telluride to the airport, I'll be like, oh, surprise, we're actually going to fly there so we don't have to drive 8 hours there and back. And then when we get to the airport and like check in and everything, go to the gate and it's not Telluride, I'll be like, surprise.
That's great. Question. How are you going to have him pack separate bags? I like this idea where you'll, oh shit, I forgot your suitcase.
Oh, wait, what?
The Telluride suitcase. Forgot it in the car. Hang on, let's just check in first and then we'll go back and get it. And then you'll surprise, you don't need it because we're going to Costa Rica. Just let me get involved.
Yeah, I know.
It's a cute idea.
Is that good?
That's a cute idea because then what he doesn't know is that you packed his suitcase for Costa Rica.
I was thinking I'll let him pack like we're going to Telluride in Wisconsin. And then in my suitcase, it'll be his stuff and my stuff.
Sure.
And then he'll be super surprised. So he'll be like, wait, what? I don't have anything to wear in Costa Rica. I got you.
Boo.
Boo. Boo, I got you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I'm just so excited for the surprise. I can't wait to see the look on his face.
I am so shortchanged on this. I have been with you from day one. I feel like you started planning this. We were on the lawn chair.
Yeah.
At your pool.
I think initially I started it last summer.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We were on a lawn
Yeah,
chair.
we're a lawn chair. I've been playing it since last summer.
And you paid for it.
And I paid for it. It's paid like cash money.
That's dope. That's really nice.
So that's nice. I won't be paying it off forever. So that's why in January, when his family called and they were like, we want to throw Austin a surprise party, I was like,
of course they do.
Like,
no one's family loves them more than Austin's family.
No, they love him so much.
Oh God,
It's really sweet.
They love him more than my family and your family together. Your family, my family, and my ex's family together. That's 3 families. Don't even equal the amount that your husband's family loves him. So much.
Initially, we were going to get to Wisconsin late on Friday. Now, since I added in a pit stop into Dallas to see his best friend,
a layover,
we get to Wisconsin sooner.
Oh.
You're welcome. I'm delivering baby boy home.
Oh, your Messiah has arisen.
I'm so excited. I'm happy I can finally say it because by the time this comes out, we will be there.
I'm so excited. Do you know how hard it was for me not to slip?
I know. It's even last night. It was hard to not say anything.
How am I going to be a part of this surprise? Because by the time you come back, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. Some stories have to be told real time.
I'm going to try to record it.
Do you need a GoPro stick? I have one. Even when you're doing activities, you don't record shit? You should do like a highlight reel.
Well, I have my phone.
No, I know. But if you put the stick on, it's like, here we are together. I actually have 2.
I don't know. I guess maybe.
It's kind of fun.
Okay.
All right, anyway.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never think about that. I guess I'm always looking at it from like my point of view.
Well, it's still, you're still going to be, you're still going to be in it because it's still a selfie. But together, it's a nicer, whatever. Okay. I'm not trying to sell you on something, but as an influencer. I'm sold. As an influencer, I have never used it, but I see. I have seen people use them, and I have 2.
Consider me influenced. I want one now.
Well, you don't need to buy it. I have it in a treasure trove of nonsense.
Thank God. Speaking of couples and fun things, you met a very interesting couple.
I sure did.
And they have an interesting story to tell.
Boy, do they ever. This gal, her name is Summer. I don't know her husband's name, but he ended up being he was our waiter.
I don't remember him.
He was tall. He was a man. Yeah. He brought me non-chicken tenders, which are not homemade. They are frozen.
Of course.
They were so succulent.
They were too perfect looking to be
they were so
house-made.
Who am I going to go with? I'm going to eat alone. I'm going to see people. And I'd be like, you are a loser. Not only are you out and about, not afraid to be seen, you are a loser because you're eating by yourself.
I'm only going to be gone for a week.
I know, but I want them like right now.
We'll get them to go.
I know. So Summer, she is the manager over at Poppy's, a neighborhood restaurant. She is also sober 4 years, and she was like, hey girl, I got you. Here is that non-alcoholic Chardonnay. Straight out of the gate, we bonded. And we were telling interesting stories. She's like, well, I have one. I was already engaged in a conversation, but my ears perked up because this is a story for the movies. I won't do it justice. So she had her husband call, and rather than me botch the story, I thought I'd let Summer's husband tell the story. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You just don't hear about
No.
meeting someone like that anymore.
No, you do not.
If you get knocked these days, you're probably going to go get Plan B, first of all, just to make sure you're not knocked up.
Yeah.
I think you'd track them down sooner, honestly.
Honestly, I don't think I would track them down.
Oh.
If it was a one-night stand and I got knocked up, I'm definitely not calling you.
Yeah.
I got this. How I get it, like, what am I going to do with it after the fact? That's fine. That's for me to decide. As if we don't know what that choice is. But
right.
Could you imagine if I had a child right now?
Oh my God. Ew.
Disgusting. Yuck. I hope our friend gets knocked up.
No.
She's 50. I hope she.
No.
Okay. Forget about that. I am blown away by the fact that a woman 7 months pregnant. It's like, yeah, let's hitchhike.
Right?
Because they're women now, they don't do anything spontaneous. Especially when they're pregnant. They're like, no, I need to like set up the nursery and have a shower. They don't do anything impulsive and cool. And on a commune, God, this has the 70s written all over it.
They should sell the rights to their story and have a movie loosely based off of it. And it should be a Hallmark movie for the fall. Since you're born on an apple orchard, that would be perfect.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it's so cute.
It is the best romantic like rom-com I've heard in a long time. But a real life rom-com.
Yeah. I guess the 70s, anything went.
Anything went. That is one of the decades I would go back in time and be a part of.
Yeah, you would like that.
I would.
I would go back farther, I think. I want to be Bridgerton.
Yes, I do know that about you. So that was a fun story.
You know how you were like, oh my God, there's a dry spell about Diddy stories.
Oh, okay. So tell me what. Okay. Do you have an update?
Okay, you guys, this is a doozy. So trigger warning of all the triggers you could possibly have. So there's a new lawsuit that came out like last week. And this lady, she was at a club with a guy who knew Diddy. This guy got Diddy on FaceTime. She said, I know that you killed Tupac. I know that you did that. He's like, you better shut the fuck up. She's like, nah, I know you did it. He's like, no, I didn't. He's, hey, come back to our place. She's like, no, I'm good. But somehow she got like coerced into going back to Diddy's apartment or house.
I not know this. Okay, go on.
While she is there, she gets drugged. Apparently they're putting like the date rape drug into the lube.
So your body absorbed?
Nice.
That's next level.
This is next level. You know what they did?
No.
They tried to insert an IUD into her.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
Why?
So that they could like gang rape her and not get her pregnant.
Just give it a Plan B.
I know.
It's only $40 a month.
I know.
Jesus, you guys, you made it a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Right.
Do you know how painful those things are to insert?
Yes.
I know you do.
You
let me be there then, didn't you? I'm good when you need a ride.
I need apple juice.
It hurts.
It hurts so bad. And a non-professional trying to do that, I guess like the syringe was open before she was like ready. Oh my God, you can't just like shove something up there and make it work.
Why didn't they hire an obstetrician or like
where that doctor is? Like that is so disturbing. And the fact that they have IUDs sitting around ready to be inserted, like who the fuck do you get?
So you obviously got an IUD from a medical professional. You might as well just take it another step further and be like, yo, 50 grand, will you throw it up in there?
Exactly.
Oh, gosh. What? So just a gang rape? That seems so, like, you went so above beyond that you needed to. I can't even get the words out. You didn't need to try that hard.
No.
You could take 2 Plan Bs.
Yeah.
You could double B it.
Condiment and double B it.
What? No, they don't want to.
It got worse. Oh. There's 3 or 4 guys that raped her with a remote. She was drugged so much she couldn't do anything, and they just like left her there.
Sounds like college. I miss college.
I only had to take Plan B like once or twice in college. That's pretty good.
Who cares how many times? I took it just the other day. I'm not getting on birth control. I'm not going to be 50 and pregnant, so because I'm not 50. But but there's no shame in Plan Bing it.
Oh no. It's the greatest thing ever.
It really is.
This was the last thing that came out. My God.
How does she know though? If she was drugged?
Well, she was conscious enough to be aware of what was happening. She just couldn't move.
They were like, "Hey, this is what's going on now." This remote. Which one was it? Was it an Apple remote or the Xfinity? Because those are 2 different types.
I have a feeling it's more Xfinity.
Man,
it's not a round. It's rectangle.
It is a wide one at that. That poor lady.
I know. So that was crazy.
I'm so sorry for her.
Speaking of like kids being a detriment to society, the U.S. Surgeon General recently issued an advisory.
Finally, we're feeling validated.
Finally.
Tell me.
Naming parental stress as a public health issue and calling for changes in the level of both policy and culture of raising kids.
What is it? Policy in the workplace and in culture? What is culture changes look like?
That's a good question because
what are they saying? What
they don't have a consensus of what to change in the cultures. Being a parent is really bad for your health. We need to change that.
That's why people look so bad after they have kids.
Yes, they look so bad.
Not us.
You never recover.
We're gonna look so good forever. I don't know about your hair, but
well, if you stop gatekeeping everything you've been doing,
I didn't even know.
I can have long luscious legs too. That's very shiny. That's all I want is shiny hair.
It is harder to come by than
It's so hard, and I want shiny hair and like not split ends.
I know. You know what? I was thinking about. I was going to ask you because last year when I got a haircut in Mexico for 45 minutes, she just cut my split ends. She just twisted it and then just cut the split ends. And I know that my hairdresser would.
She would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah.
I would do it for you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice gift.
Okay.
I would buy professional shears to do it. Then you'd have to turn around and do mine.
Okay.
It's a nice feeling. It looks like they're clipping the air. Yeah, no, kids aren't great.
No, kids aren't great. And I'm happy that there's actually a U.S. Surgeon General warning against parenting.
Did you know you always didn't want to have kids? Same.
Did.
I never envisioned a life where I had one.
Someone just commented on that the other day because there was a screaming kid that wouldn't shut the fuck up. I was dying and cringing. And this person was, wow, you really don't like kids. No, I really don't, especially when they're crying and screeching. I'm getting used to being around them at some points because our friends have kids. But they're like removed. I don't even interact with them.
They don't seem to dote on them.
No.
Socially. They don't seem sanctimonious.
No.
Oh, the baby. We've got to do this for the bee. And you're like, shut up.
No, they're just like, oh, there's like a kid here with us.
This guy?
No, this guy?
He just keeps following us around.
Yeah.
In the restaurant, screaming children are less of a thing than they used to be.
That's nice.
It's great because they have 1-year-olds watching TV.
That's how you make it work like that. Whatever.
It's I don't love that for parenting.
No,
because you continue to erode the fabric of humanity.
Yes.
They are someone's future, not necessarily ours.
Not
but
ours.
I just don't. So in the old days, when you'd seat someone, or when you were seated, you'd see the kids, and you would make you'd be more inclined to leave than you would be to sit next to a screaming child. That is not the case. People don't dread sitting next to children. So that's a real interesting societal observation.
It is. I don't want kids personally because I don't see that fitting into my life, and I like freedom. But also, the cost of living is astronomical.
It's too high.
It's too high. Honestly, it's a flex to be able to have like more than one kid.
I know. I actually thought about that the other day. Families that have 3 children, harder. The car's got to be bigger, the expenses. But even sitting at a restaurant, you need to wait for the 5 top.
Yeah.
There's one family that comes in with 4 children. There's so much love in your family. And I don't mean it just for the obvious sake, but the fact that they will sacrifice so much in order to keep having these children.
Right? Yeah.
That I do love seeing it. And usually the family, they get along. They love each other and the children get together. It's very interesting to witness.
It is.
As long as they don't come near me.
No.
Don't breathe on me. What else?
That's it.
Oh no! I know. Because that's going to be the last time for a minute. How will I live?
I will
not talk to you. I will have to.
I'll talk to you once.
Do you know how much I talk to you on every single one of my trips?
I know.
A fuck ton.
Yeah. I go on vacation to talk to no one.
I am not no one.
You're not no one. You're everyone.
I am.
You're everything.
There's no reason why you can't communicate. You don't have to go radio silent.
Okay, fine.
It's okay to stay in touch.
But there's nothing to say.
Oh, there might be.
I don't know.
Today we saw a turtle.
Today I saw a sloth.
It didn't have a stick in his eye.
I have a new cozy critter story for you. When I come
yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, make sure you subscribe, follow, rate, review, all the things at The Honestly Show on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever your podcast. You can leave us 5 stars about how hilarious we are.
And
And
how
we'll
good
see you
my
next
hair
time.
looks.
Bye.